Hi everyone, Aiden here at the etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Yakima SkinnyWarrior on top of our 2023 Chevrolet Tahoe. Now in general, a cargo basket is a great way to carry extra gear whether it doesn't fit in the vehicle, or try to make more space in the vehicle by getting some of that cargo out of the inside and put it up top or on the back in the hitch, whatever it might be. A roof-mounted carrier is a great option if you already have something in the hitch, maybe a trailer or a camper, or maybe you've got a bike rack back there and you need some space for everyone's stuff. Especially if you have the third row of seats up in the Tahoe, that back cargo area is pretty small, and if you've got the car full of people, all those people have stuff, it needs a place to go. The nice thing about the SkinnyWarrior is that it doesn't really sacrifice on space. It's very long, and that makes up for the small width. So it can still carry a good amount of gear while leaving a lot of space on your crossbars open for other accessories. You can see pretty much from the dead center of the roof rack all the way to the other side, that space is open. So if we did have another accessory, say we wanted to get a roof-mounted bike rack up here, or maybe even a J-style kayak carrier, we'd totally have the room for it. As far as fitment on the vehicle goes, it does add a little bit of height. From the top of the crossbars to the top of the carrier, it's going to be 7 inches. And then from the top of the roof to the bottom of the carrier, it's going to be 4.5 inches. Now, that might vary depending on whether or not you have the same roof rack as us, but it does leave more than enough room for the clamps to go underneath our crossbars and get a good strong hold on it. As far as the usable space for the carrier goes, from the inside edge of one side to the other, as far as width goes, it's going to be 21 inches wide. And then from the front bar to the back bar, it's going to be 54.5 inches. So that's the kind of space you're working with as far as gear you can fit inside of it. For certain things, like maybe a longer load, this front fairing is removable. So if we wanted to pass some things through the front or the back, maybe some lumber or other elongated loads, and use the basket to help strap it down, we can do that too. When that fairing is in place, it's going to help with wind drag and wind noise. When putting anything on top of your roof, especially once you've got this loaded up with gear, there's going to be drag and noise. But if you plan on leaving this up here on the roof between uses, this is going to help reduce that and make it so it's not as noisy going down the road. If you decide down the road that you need more space in this, you can get an extension sold separately to expand the length of the carrier. And especially with our flush rail roof rack here, where we can set these crossbars to whatever spread we need, we can know that no matter what extension we have on this, we can get a good fit with our crossbars. The construction is going to be a black powder coated steel, definitely very sturdy, and the black powder coat will help protect against rust and corrosion. It's not rust proof, but that will help it last longer. And then as far as weight capacity goes, it's got a 165-pound weight capacity. With that weight capacity, you want to go by the lowest rated component. So the basket can hold 165, the roof rack has its own weight rating, and with the roof rack, you have to factor in both the weight of the basket itself and the cargo loaded up inside. So realistically, you're probably not going to be pushing the basket to its full capacity, because more than likely that roof rack will be the lowest rated component of your system. Installation is completely tool-free. The clamps just use a series of hand knobs to loosen or tighten up underneath the crossbars, so installation's really quick and easy. And as far as how it looks up on top of the Tahoe, I think it looks great. With roof baskets, it really comes down to any specific needs you might have to find out if it's going to be the right fit for you. Like we mentioned at the start, this one is a lot thinner than most, and it leaves a lot more space on your crossbars. So if you need that space for extra accessories like a kayak carrier or a bike rack, then this is definitely the way to go. If you're more concerned though with getting luggage and cargo up top, you might consider looking at a wider basket, because it will be a little bit easier to fit a variety of items up there and mix and match things for your cargo needs. Really all it comes down to though then is just your preferences for style and what you think fits the best on the top of your Tahoe. And that'll do it for a look at the Yakima SkinnyWarrior on top of our 2023 Chevrolet Tahoe. Thanks for watching.